You know a lot about golf.
Well, we're waiting.
That smirk's gotta go, buddy.
Okay, Shell.
Oh, no! Oh, that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard.
That's a tough shot, yeah. So I tell you what, let's look at the pattern here, John. So, what are we looking at?
Errant shots.
Yeah, you know, we got one short right, we got one curving right over there, we got one up in the air curving left, we got another one low and curving left into the bunker and beyond. So we've got a little bit of
Inconsistency.
yeah, some variation going on here. So what do you say we spend just a little bit of time here talking about getting a little bit more consistent at impact?
Okay.
Now, a lot of people would go, hey, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's all over the place.
Mhm.
And they think, my swing's bad. And I'm going to tell you, it isn't the swing, it was a very repeating swing in the motion. You know, you stood here and you took it back here and down through there and met a ball in almost the same way that you were moving your body. But the inconsistent part of this pattern right here was the absolute bottom.
Okay.
Where was the bottom of the golf swing? You didn't get that part. So what I'm going to say to you is we're going to work on contact before we work on direction. Because you see direction, and I saw poor contact. One of them went, what, 43 yards, and the others went...
Oh, come on, this is public. Don't tell people.
Oh, come on. Let's just look at it for what it is. Look, right. So we got 91 yards, 49 yards, 92 yards, 135 yards, 110 yards, and 95 yards
Mm-hmm.
in those shots. But yet, 37 yards offline, 4 yards offline, 14 yards, 22 yards, 22 yards, and 21 yards offline. But some are left and some are right,
Uh-huh.
and I look
And
at
none
that,
were good.
and none were good, right. So,
Even the 135 wound up behind a tree.
yeah. So what I'm looking at is a guy who didn't get the club down to the bottom of the golf ball.
Mm-hmm.
I heard top, I heard what was almost one of those,
Yeah.
here, let me,
Yeah, put it right there.
I'm gonna clean this off, just make sure. Good.
Thanks.
Yeah, I know. But I heard toe shots and bottom of the club shots.
Mm-hmm.
So what we need to do is to focus only on where your club lands.
Okay.
Now, landing spot is really just what it sounds like. Where did that club first touch the ground? Because you didn't touch the ground in the same place on any of them,
Twice.
and twice of them you didn't even touch the ground at all. Now, but that's okay. What we need to do then is focus on that. So what I want to do is I want to give you a thought, a simple one, that says, all right, I'm going to have you intentionally strike the ground immediately in front of your golf ball.
Okay.
Lots of people get stuck in their head, hey, I got to hit the ball, right?
Yeah.
I want to hit a spot on the ground.
Okay.
I'm going to go through the golf ball to get there. I know it. And when I say that to you, you go, of course. I want to hit the spot immediately in front.
Okay.
So if I was to do this and take a swing, my intention is to hit right out over there so my focus is there.
Uh-huh.
And my brain says, hey, Jeff, I'm going to strike the ground right there in that spot. So I'm going to do that. And what you're going to hear is a club striking the golf ball and then striking the ground. And then we're going to see that happen, and you heard that. And now you're going to see a ball fly up, high up in the air, and there it is up on the green.
Near it is up in the green.
But yeah, but the point is that if you can learn to hit a spot,
Mm-hmm.
then your club will touch the ball in pretty much the same way.
Okay, a great guru. How do you?
Right. Here's what I'd like you to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's cold.
Mm-hmm.
Pull the car out of the garage,
Okay.
and now you have a big space.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I want you to go get 2 of those rubber doormats. those little cheap ones that you could buy at the dollar store.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got a little, they're yay thick, 1/4 inch maybe. Go buy 2 of them.
Okay.
So you'll stand on one and you'll hit something off the other.
Okay.
Because then you're at the same height like I am here on this mat.
All right.
And then what I want you to do is I want you to, in case you don't want to hit something into, say, a wall,
Mm-hmm.
take a Sharpie and put a little dot right down there.
Okay.
Or even a little dab of spray paint or something, and you'll make yourself a little white golf ball dot.
Okay.
Set up with your club an inch behind it, where the ball is an inch forward of the center, and the club is at the center like this, right here at the center of you,
Mm-hmm.
and have the ball of that paint dot right there on the left, and then swing and rub it out. It'll wind up right here.
Can I try that just
Uh-huh.
mentally?
Yeah. I'll even do some, I'll go one better. You do that. There's your
visual
visual of your white paint dot right there.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead and
Okay.
hit
Where
that.
where in relation to my body should that point be?
Left of center by about 2 inches. Now, center of your body, sternum, right down there. So
Right here.
Yep. So if you saw that and you stuck it out, that dot would be over there on the left,
Okay.
right? So that's what I'd like you to try to hit, is that little rubber puck that I just put out there, okay?
Okay.
So make that your focus. Your intention is to hit the little white rubber puck.
Okay. It feels like it's so much farther left than it should be, but is it cool?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's fantastic. So you got the club down, you hit the rubber puck, you hit one that was a little bit left because the club face was turned left, but the
Mhm.
contact was pretty good.
Let's try that again.
Yeah, let's do that one more. But I want to give you something that you can actually do at home and that everybody could do at home, because contact has to come before direction.
Okay.
Because if you've got a swing that's going toward your target and a club face that's going toward your target, but you make poor contact, you don't have a well-struck shot, you don't have a good outcome
As you swing.
at all. But to get that club to land down there, then we're going to talk about making sure it's facing the target at the time it touches the ball. So you're going to turn your body toward the target and hit that spot on the ground.
Okay.
So, we have another one going left, because you, sir, made a better golf swing, but you continue to turn the club face left. So now,
Why did I do that?
that's what we're going to get at. Now we've talked about contact and what you're going to need to do there. So now let's deal with the club face direction,
Okay.
all right? So, I'd like you to put your hands on the club,
Okay.
and then stand up straight and stick the club right out in front of you. What do you see?
Jeez.
It's already aimed left.
It is.
So, you haven't made a golf swing, and yet if you touch the ball with that club face, it's going to go left.
In the water.
In the water. So, don't change your hands. Soften them. Let's change the club face.
Okay.
So we rotated the club so that you could see that the lines on the face are straight up and down. You got that? Now, what does that club look like to you?
Looks like it's to the right.
Yeah. Do you want to see where it really is?
Another
I'll
little
show you
gadget.
something. Well, not really. It's just a magnet with a stick on it to tell you where your club face is pointed. What's that look like to you?
Straight.
Oh. So, that is what a straight club looks like.
Okay.
So
So
you
if
have,
it looks like it's pointed to the right, it's straight.
so what's interesting about that is that you had a perspective issue, right? You thought it was one thing.
Yeah.
It was really something completely
And it
different.
was something else.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now swing. So you have one going up the middle, and it's not quite on the green, but it was closer.
One more time.
All right, one more time. So, without changing how you hold the club, we change the club within your hand. So go ahead and stick it out in front of you again. It's a little left again, isn't it?
Wow. The perspective is so screwed up. Because this looks like it's wide open to me.
Compared to what it was? Yeah, I'm not surprised.
All right.
I mean, I wasn't going to say anything about it being left of the planet, but it was certainly left of the golf course, as you can see. By
You may
all
want to
those
get out of the
shots.
way. Right now, I don't feel enough restraint to not swing when you're standing so close.
So take a look at this. What do you see? Ball going up the
I'm
middle.
in another damn sand trap. That's what I see.
But that one was at least in front of
But
you.
it's the one in front of the green.
Yeah, not the one
Yeah.
30 yards left.
Yeah,
Nor is it in the water to the left.
yeah.
All right, so if you make better contact by getting the club to hit that spot on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
you'll get better strikes. And then if you have it where the club face is actually facing the target when it's hitting the ball, you're going to get one that's at least as straight as that one was. So
Novel approach.
I know, it's a little strange to you, but now the hard part is for you to actually go do that, practice in the garage.
I don't even have a garage. You can call home and ask my wife.
I believe that was a song from Charlie Dan. No, that wasn't.
Yes,
a song.
I have so
Yeah.
much space in my brain taken up with the words to old rock and roll songs that probably I can't learn how to play golf.
Clearly, Mark. Clearly, that is the case.
I mean,
Let's go
Okay,
to.
so that's why old guys do this, because their perspective is screwed up. Even now, it doesn't look right.
Look at the lines. Now, a lot of people catch themselves looking at the entire head,
Yeah,
but the heads are a little bit offset.
they are, which is confusing.
Yeah, so that means that the face sits behind the outside edge of the hosel and the shaft over here.
Yeah.
So then what they do is they accidentally tip it to the left a little bit and toe that club in, so they make this imaginary line between the hosel and the tip of the club, and then they say, well, that looks straight.
Uh-huh.
Truth is not straight at
Not
all.
straight at all.
Right, so let's make sure that you have done the one thing that's the most important, and that's the landing spot. Where did your club touch the ground? And that should be immediately in front of your golf
Right
ball, on your target line.
Yeah.
And then you should check your club face position in your hands before you even make a swing. So your intention now is to hit that shot. So before you get all excited about that, let's move this to a place where the launch monitor can see it.
Okay, that'd be good.
So there you go.
All right.
So, quite a good strike, right? With a club face at your target, so what'd you just do? Knocked one 128 yards right down the target line. And all we talked about was making better contact
Mhm.
and straightening out the club face. So, Mr. Cameraman, you wanna come in and take a look at this shot? So, let's take a look at what John has the ability to do. I'm gonna do a little replay of that shot and go, hey, look folks, that's a whole lot better. All he's done is pay attention to his club face position at the time it touches the ball, and he's trying to hit the spot that's immediately in front of the golf ball. Basic, simple stuff. So one of the things to know about hitting shots that look like that is I didn't change your stance.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't change your golf swing.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't change how you put your hands on the club.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even tell you how to swing it.
Nope.
I just made you focus on the things that are truly important to the golf ball. The club moving through it and landing at a certain spot so it was coming downward into it, and then the club face position being straight.
Yep.
And that shot right there, you could play
Miraculous.
a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You really could. So you've got a ball that's was there almost on the green from 140 yards, and here you are swinging a 9-iron. That's a pretty good shot.
Yeah.
I think all you've got to do there is just keep it that simple. So in this little conversation,
Right.
a lot of people come to me and they think, well, I'm just going to change.
Everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got to change this, got to change that. No, not in this case. I saw a swing that moved the same way. I saw a swing that was a repeater, and I saw that it just needed a little help at the bottom
Okay.
to get to the certain place that it needs to get to. So if that becomes your focus of the actual motion, then you're in really good shape.
Cool.
And then beforehand, it's why don't you just check what your hands are doing with the club, and you were turning it left before you even took it back. So there was no chance for your ball to go straight
Mm-hmm.
at all anyhow. So let's do stuff that makes it go more toward the target, huh?
That would make perfect sense to me.
It helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's one of the things. People come because it's simple,
Okay.
plain and simple, That's how that is.
Next time, we're playing for money.
There it is. All right, good stuff.
Okay.